This is gnocchi alla Sorrentina, a fantastic baked gnocchi dish made with simple, genuine, fresh ingredients such as buffalo mozzarella, ricotta, homemade tomato sauce, and love. With this dish, I'm gonna take you all the way to Sorrento and the Amalfi coast. Look at that. Oh, look at the cheese. Look at that cheese. Wow. Look at that. Is this cheese enough for you, my friend?
You can never put enough cheese.
Is that cheese enough for you? I love cheese. Cheese! To make the gnocchi alla Sorrentina, we need, for the gnocchi, we should be using potato gnocchi. That's the original recipe. But because I want to make it easier for you, and because the Amalfi coast is famous for the ricotta gnocchi, we're going to make it with ricotta gnocchi. So we need 500 grams of top quality ricotta, please, have a nice ricotta. 300 grams of a pasta flour, a 00 flour. If you can only find all-purpose flour, use that. 4 tablespoons of grated Pecorino cheese and 1 egg. For the sauce, we need 1 bottle of passata. This is homemade and it's great. If you cannot find a good quality passata, use peeled tomatoes, put it in the blender for like 10 seconds and use that. 2 garlic cloves. You can also use onion if you want. Extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. And we use basil. Basil is very important for this recipe. And the buffalo mozzarella. The original recipe uses fior di latte mozzarella. The reason why I'm using buffalo mozzarella is because it is originally from the area, you know, around the Amalfi coast. It's beautiful and it's gonna take this dish to the next level. Alright, the first thing we need to do, guys, is to make the ricotta gnocchi. They're easy. Potato gnocchi can be challenging. I have the potato gnocchi recipe on my channel. My nonna makes it. My wife did a live video. They are the gnocchi queens in the family, and they show you step by step how to do it. So we're gonna put the beautiful ricotta in the bowl. Now with a fork, just break the ricotta. This ricotta breaks beautifully. It is firm, but it's soft at the same time. Look at that, look how easy it is to break this ricotta. Now we're going to put the flour on. I like to sift my flour. It's best if you do. We just put the flour on. There's the flour. Just mix a little bit. You can also add the pecorino. I'm a pecorino lover, so I put 4 tablespoons. If you love it like me, please put 5. If you don't want it, you don't have to use it. But for me, pecorino is so important. 4.5 spoons for me. Yeah, oh, see the smell of pecorino? Oh, it's so beautiful. Pecorino is made with sheep milk. Buffalo mozzarella is made with buffalo milk. And ricotta is made with cow's milk. So here we're gonna have a beautiful combination of milks in this dish. We're gonna get an explosion of happiness in our mouth. What we do now, we break the egg. We put it in there. 1 egg is enough. What I like to do, I'll just do this to the egg. But now we need to start using our hands, okay? Yeah, wash your hands and we start mixing. And the egg is very important because it helps to combine all the ingredients. But at the same time, the ricotta helps to combine all the ingredients, okay? Maybe just use 1 hand for now. We're trying to create a dough, okay? It's very easy to do it, very quick. See, I can feel it. You see the dough is getting together. In less than 10 minutes, this will be done. At this point, we can transfer on the chopping board. And now we work the dough on the chopping board, okay? Don't want to press too hard. We're almost done, see? Press, fold this way, fold back. It's like if you make a pizza dough. It's the same technique. Press, fold back. Honestly, this type of dough doesn't need too much kneading because we got the ricotta in there. There's not a lot of flour, but just enough so that all the ingredients make love together. If you need some help, just spread some flour here, some on the dough, because maybe the ricotta can be a little bit too wet, maybe the egg is too big. It's always good to add a little bit more flour if you need to. A little bit more here. Let's clean the chopping board now, let's clean it. Let's clean this beautiful chopping board. There's no ricotta left on the chopping board, see? Please make sure you don't do this in a rush. Just do it like you're meditating. Oh, I think we're okay. I think this dough, it's okay. What we do now, we want to rest the dough just for about 10 minutes in the fridge. It's because we warmed up the dough now, you know, so we want to make it cold again before we shape a gnocchi. You don't have to, but I like to do it. After about 10 minutes, you take it out of the fridge and we start making a gnocchi. You want the dough to be nice and soft, okay? But you don't want the dough to crumble. Now, during this process, you might need a little bit more extra flour so the dough doesn't get stuck to the chopping board. It's nice to use a nice wooden chopping board. You can use marble if you have marble. Get a rolling pin, or you can use a wine bottle and we just roll it. Start from the middle, gently, go like this. It's a beautiful dough, look how beautiful it is. And we turn it, again from the middle, we go to the top, come down, top. See, it stretches so quickly. So we keep doing this. Let's add more flour if you need more flour. Flour is your best friend at the moment, okay? Don't be scared to use too much flour. So as you can see, the thickness, it's a bit too thick. You can choose, you can have big gnocchi, it's up to you. But I don't want them to be too thick. Okay. So it is nice, it's beautiful. Now, before you shape into gnocchi, I recommend you to use a knife, scraper, like something like this. It is very good to use, so you can cut the gnocchi. A nice large tray and some baking paper. Okay? So we can put the gnocchi there. Now what we do is we're gonna cut strips, okay? So start from here, like that. Put some flour on it. And these strips, they should not be too thick. It's very important to use the flour because I don't want the dough to be sticky. This is the perfect size. What is that? Is that a hinge? Is that a hinge, Mason?
Yeah.
Maybe a hinge? That's all right. Maybe a hinge or less. That's just perfect for a gnocchi. So the cutting is done. Now we need to shape the gnocchi. So put some flour. Don't be scared of the flour because when you cook the gnocchi, the flour will go away. Now press a little bit. And just do this. This could be too thick for you, or maybe no, but for me this is perfect. And what we do now, you can do different ways. I like to cut it like this. See, just like that. And they're very good for the dish we're making today. Put flour on, and then we put it on the tray. So you can cut it like I did before, or you can actually do also a diagonal shape. This is how we do it in Abruzzo, where I'm from, and I like the shape. But gnocchi comes, you know, so many hundreds of different ways of cutting it. And this is how you make a ricotta gnocchi. Now, cover the gnocchi, we put it in the fridge while we make the sauce. And when the sauce is ready, the gnocchi will be ready to swim in the sauce. The moment we've been waiting for, it's time to make the sauce. What I recommend is get a nice, I've got a cast iron fry pan here, or you can get a small casserole, something that you can actually put in the oven. We're gonna put this in the oven after to grill a gnocchi. So I'm gonna use this to make the sauce, and then we're gonna put the gnocchi in, mix it together with the cheese, and put it under the grill, the broiler in the oven. We wanna do this gentle cooking. Put the flame low, very low, okay? We wanna put extra virgin olive oil, 4 or 5 tablespoons. I'm going to crush the garlic. You can also use onion if you want. You can use more garlic, but don't go crazy with the garlic, please, okay? Now mix it. We're going to add a splash of water so our garlic doesn't burn. See, I'm cooking this very gentle. The flame is very, very gentle. This sauce needs to cook for about maximum 20 minutes. We want to keep this as fresh as possible. You will see now very soon the garlic starts to bubble. You see that? The flavors are coming out. Beautiful. So the water helps not to burn our garlic. If we burn the garlic, then it's not enjoyable anymore. See, after about 20 seconds, you can see the garlic is cooking. We can start adding the sauce. Again, here I have a homemade sauce. If you don't have a homemade sauce, please use peeled tomatoes and crush it by hand or 10 seconds in the blender. Ready? Nice. Beautiful. See, for me, this sauce is ready as it is. You just need to warm it up a little bit and it's ready to be served. Let's put some salt and pepper, but not too much. A little bit of salt. Be generous with the pepper. Then we have the pecorino and the gnocchi. We have the buffalo mozzarella. We're gonna put the salt in the pasta water, so don't go crazy with the salt. Look guys, it's been 20 minutes and this is more than ready. Well, like I said, even 10 minutes is enough. Look how beautiful it is. Now let's boil the gnocchi and let's assemble this fantastic dish. Please get a large pot of water because we need to boil the gnocchi, okay? Here is my pot. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of sea salt or rock salt. All right, here we go with a beautiful gnocchi. It's time to boil a gnocchi, okay? So gently, we put them in, a little bit at a time. We'll just go in with a baking paper. And here we go. Gently use the spoon just to move them around, gently. And soon, when they come to surface, we know that they're ready. The ricotta gnocchi normally cooks within minutes, okay? They don't take too long, but you never know. Just wait until they come to surface. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some pasta water, just in case I need it. And the gnocchi came to surface, so we can start collecting them a little bit at a time. With a sifter, like this, and we put them straight in the sauce. Now let's put the sauce back on the stove. We just want the sauce to be nice and warm. Straight in the sauce. Bellissimo. I love this dish so much. If you guys go to the Amalfi coast, please look for this dish. Eat this dish. Gnocchi alla Sorrentina from Sorrento, which is not far from Amalfi. Now what we want to do is to gently mix the sauce, okay? We're not tossing now because otherwise we'll make a mess. But what we do is we gently make sure that the gnocchi are making love with the sauce. So you want the gnocchi to absorb the sauce. Now what I'll do, I'll switch off this. There is no need for any water. There is no need for any pasta water. This is perfect as it is. There's plenty of sauce. The gnocchi are swimming in the sauce. Switch off the stove now, okay? I'm gonna open a nice buffalo mozzarella. Don't get me wrong, I love fior di latte. Fior di latte actually is a beautiful, beautiful cheese, which you can use. Please use it if that's what you want to use. But the buffalo mozzarella is just so unique. So look at that, look how beautiful. See, here we go, small cubes, just like that. If you make them small, it's okay too, but the reason why I like to do bigger, so in the oven it's got more time to melt and they are not gonna burn. Because if it's too small, they melt easily and can also burn easily. This is the moment where we add the buffalo mozzarella, okay? So we're gonna use half of this now. So we actually mix it in the pasta. Try to use the skin now because we're gonna actually mix this now with the pasta. So the skin might take a little bit longer to cook than the inside part. Now we mix I have to say I've been very generous with the buffalo mozzarella. One buffalo mozzarella is enough, but the more, the better. Don't forget the stove is off at the moment, okay? The gnocchi and the sauce will melt the cheese. For me, there is no cheesy pasta without pecorino, so we put some pecorino everywhere. Now it's time to put some basil in here, okay? Put basil. Pretty much every dish in the Amalfi Coast has basil. Now we mix it again. So the basil makes love with our beautiful pasta. What I like about now is that the basil is not actually getting cooked. The basil is just give the extra flavor to the gnocchi and the sauce. At this point, make sure you turn the grill on, or the broiler in the oven, at 180, like, make it nice and hot, because we need to put this under the broiler, the grill, so we can melt the cheese. So I'm about to put the cheese on top, like a pizza pie that's amore. Yeah, let's put the buffalo mozzarella everywhere. Look, I think this is enough. It looks very pretty. The last step of this recipe, we're gonna put this beautiful, marvelous cast iron fry pan in the oven under the grill for about 5, maximum 8 minutes. We just wanna melt the cheese. We're gonna get a nice crust on top, but we don't wanna get a brown cheese. We don't wanna make the cheese brown, okay? That's not what we want. This is a beautiful artisan product. It does not deserve to be killed. I just want you to see how beautiful it's melting, okay? Look at this. It's only been a few minutes, and look at this. Look at that. See? It's not ready yet, because the mozzarella still needs a little bit more to melt, but see? You're getting the crusty edges. Nice. Guys, look at this. Look at this beauty. Look at this wonderful gnocchi alla Sorrentina. I'm just amazed. Please have a look at the details. You got gnocchi here, a little bit cool, a little bit crunchy. See, they're a bit crunchy. You got the mozzarella melted. It's not burnt, like it's like if you cook the pizza. We got a gnocchi pizza style right now. The mozzarella melted beautifully, see? It's a little bit brown there, but it could have been cooked even a minute less. That's why I don't want to overcook it, because if this beautiful buffalo mozzarella becomes brown, you ruin the product. That's what we want. That's how you make a beautiful gnocchi alla Sorrentina. Oh, bellissimo, bellissimo. Anthony, I think it's time to serve. Look how beautiful they are. We're gonna serve it.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh, look at the cheese. Look at that cheese. Wow. Look at that. Is this cheese enough for you, my friend?
You can never put enough cheese.
Is that cheese enough for you? I love cheese. Cheese! Straight in the plate. This is the power of love. Easy, simple ingredients can create amazing, amazing dishes. Anthony, please try this gnocchi. Let me know what you think. This is the most important part of the video. Let's see
Let's do it.
if we did a good job. If it's good, you can thank me. If it's bad, you blame the cheese.
It's sunny.
What more do you want?
So good.
With the ricotta, the pecorino, they already have
Simple
flavors.
flavors.
The sauce give more flavors to the gnocchi. And then the buffalo mozzarella, it just makes this perfect. Simple ingredients. We are not mixing, we don't put herbs, this and that. This is just simplicity at its best.
And I like that it's baked. It just takes it to the next level.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
You
the
can have
buffalo-
gnocchi, and then you can have baked gnocchi.
Yes. I hope you guys have tried this before. If you have been to Amalfi Coast, I'm pretty sure you came across this dish. If not, we're gonna take you to the Amalfi Coast with this video right now, with this dish. This is so good to try. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Guys,
Thank you.
thank you so much for watching this video. We will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. Gnocchi alla Sorrentina. Buon appetito.
Ciao.
Ciao.